What's like a myth about builders or carpenters that you want to bust? Is there anything that you hear and you're like, well, it's just not true? It's one's a bit of a tough one.
Yeah.
Anytime I've asked this is always like,
I reckon, again, the words for it, but like that all tradies are bad in a sense, in terms of it can be, that's across the board. Like not every boss is a bad boss in the trade industry. Like as we were talking before, in the past, apprentices would get yelled at, abused, on the broom all day. Not every boss is like that these days. I'm sure there's still some older guys who are probably a bit stuck in their ways and not used to the generational change, but not every boss is like that.
Yeah.
There's opportunities for apprentices to come to work and learn and enjoy what they do, as opposed to being yelled at. The tradesmen being bad in terms of clients' view on tradies, like always trying to rip them off, not wanting to do the right job, like doing a shit job or always overcharging. Like that's not true. Like I think, in that sense, some people don't always understand the value of what our work is and don't understand that things might cost so much and think that tradies are out there just to rip people off. It's not. Like we're there to do a good job for the client so they have a nice home to live in for however long. I suppose that all tradies are bad is probably the stick that I want to change.
Yeah. Well, if they meet you, then they know.
Yeah, I'd hope so. But even that, like, people being terrified of the tradies rocking up because they're going to trash the joint or whatever. Like, I like to think that we all respect the job that we're doing in people's homes, especially our work is renovation. People are still living in their house while we're doing the work. Like, we try
stepping into their home.
We try to limit the swearing. We take our boots off at the door, like all those little things, because we do respect the fact that it's their home. I'd like to think I'd go again. I mean, I don't really know anything else either, but
would you start like, I don't know, I always, because I hear from subbies all the time, and people that work on their own, or they've got one or two man bands, and they're really never sure about what they need to do to take that next step, to either bring a new person onto the team, quote those bigger jobs, maybe get their builder's license. They're not too sure. But do you have any advice for anyone who's in that sort of phase of not sure how to take that next step?
I suppose the biggest thing, and I felt it a bit, but there is that fear of, if I put on an apprentice, am I going to have work for them? If I quote that big job, am I going to have the guys for it? I think having a bit of a vision and a plan or a goal, more than a plan, of where you want to get to, is a good driving force. And then just back yourself in. Like, if you're doing a good job and quality work, like more work will come, word of mouth. You'll finish a job, they'll recommend someone. Same with putting on an apprentice. Like, put the apprentice on and you'll be able to quote a bigger job because you've got the guys to do it. I think that was a big thing for me. I put my first apprentice on, and then like a month later I put my second on because we'd got that bigger job. The work was there. It was the three of us for a while, and then I had a bit of a network then, and more work was coming in, so I needed more guys to be able to get through the jobs quicker so he'd get to the next one. I think having a bit of, like, just back yourself a bit, I guess, and trust the process is probably a big thing.
Do you think people tend to rush as well? Like, if you're ambitious, do you think you might have done some things too early, or like, is there anything? Some,
but I think, and probably speaking from experience, being a business owner, the bills will start to stack up if you do rush in and go too big too quick. And that's a pretty good reality check to if you're doing it right or not. If there's no money coming in, or you can't pay the bills, then something's not quite right. You've got to get your ratios back, I guess.